This is day one of unlocking the human potential for primal movement. Okay, first thing is jumping high, right? I'm gonna turn the camera sideways so you can see. If you wanna jump really high, there's two things that will help you with that. There's the spring activation in your calves, which is, and your feet, right? So that's just from my feet and my calves. And then if I use my legs, ow, that fucking hurt. What you wanna do is you wanna grab some weights, right? Any weights. I like to use the 20s because it's like, I'm gonna stop, I'm just gonna do it, all right? So you wanna do a lunge. I'm gonna back up so you all can see. Lunge, right? And then I'm gonna jump up and switch. Jump up and switch, jump up and switch, jump up and switch. So now we're on to stretching and mobility. Main thing you want to stretch always is your hamstrings, because for me, those are always the tensest muscle in my body. So you kind of want to like get that like load up of like going back and then going forward, like to propel yourself forward. And when you're stretching your hamstrings, when you're stretching any muscle, a lot of people, you know, they'll like, they'll like really strain it and they'll tense the muscle and they think they're stretching it. And yeah, you're stretching it, but you're also flexing it at the same time, which isn't good. You want to let go of the muscle. That helps build that mind to muscle connection. So instead of like really straining, you want to be relaxed. You want to relax your body. If this helps, do this, but you really want to focus on what you're doing with your leg. So I go forward. I notice I'm straining right here. Right here, I'm straining right where my calf meets my hamstring. So what I want to do when I feel that, I want to focus on that muscle and I want to let go. Stop straining it. It's going to hurt when you stretch it, obviously, but the more you stretch it when you let go, the easier it will be next time. And if you want to go back and forth, that helps too. One and the other. Use your back, use your shoulders, whatever helps. Use your abs, just to help loosen up those muscles, because it's not meant to be in a stiff motion, you know, like where you're holding that stretch in a stagnant position. You want them to be able to move and stay loose at the same time. So you want to like move while you're stretching, but keep them like you want to still have let go in that in the moment. So next, I'm gonna put your feet together. I like to put my palms like right here, and interlock my fingers, touch my thumbs, and pull in as close as you can. You want to bring your heels to your butt, and then kind of just start doing butterflies. And then after like a few of those, grab right above your ankles, put your elbows right on your right here on the inside of your thigh, and push down. If it helps, use your traps, just push down. Right? You want to get that mobility in your hips. That's where the hip mobility comes from. You start in here, work your way out to really loosen up those hips. And you go back to this. All right. And then next thing, so you want to get one leg, put it like this. So your knee is pointing that way, your foot is pointing that way. It's 90 degrees. And then you want your other leg, your knee is pointing directly forwards, your other knee is pointing that way. Your foot's pointing directly forwards, your other foot is pointing that way. All right? And you want to just go back, forth, back, forth. Remember, don't tense whatever. It's more of a movement than a stretch. You know, when you have these such fluid movements, it becomes less about stretching and more about where you move that stress in your body. So if I feel something right here in my hip, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna let my body kind of guide me to where it's gonna go. So I feel it right here. I'm gonna use my left butt cheek to kind of push it. So now it's right here in my lower back, and then lift up and over, make a big circle. Even though I don't feel it on this side, I'm still gonna do it on this side because you wanna keep them balanced. So now, bring it back. This one's a little harder. Over. And it's all circles, you know? It's all circles. So, you know, when you're doing this, your knees are kind of going in a circular motion. Like if there were two circles on the sides of you, your knees would be going in that circular motion. You want to stretch the front of your hips. Circular motion. Now, I'm gonna show you like a couple more things and then I got stuff to do. So, sideways, keep your left leg balanced, and you wanna kind of just, you see what I'm doing here? Do that. And then, so if there was a big circle for my foot, like the bottom of the circle is my foot, the top of the circle is my head. There's the other side's here, the other side's here, right? I want to make that circle kind of like a half circle. So I'm going arc with my head and arc with my foot. Boom. And now, I'm just turning to show you. Now that I'm in this position, now there's a circular plane right here, still from the bottom of my foot to my head. So I want to kind of rotate everything. And because I did it on this side, I have to do it on this side. So, bam, oh shit. Same thing. And you should feel it right here and in your hips, like your back of your hips almost towards your glutes. And stress is like a physical thing. So when you stretch, you can feel the stress moving around if you pay attention. But you gotta pay attention. And part of why I'm doing this is to show that muscles are for moving. They are not for flexing. So like, to me, stiff motions are what make you a stiff person, right? If I just do a squat, that's a terrible form of squat, but if I do a squat, right, and I do 100 of those, every time I go down, the natural position to be in would be down here, you know? But what about the strength on the way down? What if I just need to be here? What if I just need to be here, right? Or what if I need to be all the way down here? I want the strength for everything. I don't just want the strength to be pushing something up. I want to hold it. I want to be able to use that muscle for something other than just picking up a heavy weight. But that's just me.